Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about Python integration in Uipath. So how we can integrate different Python activities into our process, we will see that in this video. So to use different activities in UiPath, firstly we will have to install Python into our system. So we can install it directly from the Python site that is available over the internet, or we can also use Anaconda, that is basically for data science people. So it basically comes with the latest version. So I have installed Anaconda over my system. So it currently is having 3.7 version of Python. So I will show you how we can install it. So this is Python 3.7 version. 64-bit, if you are using 64-bit, then you can download this one, or if you are using 32-bit, then you can download this one. So after downloading it, it comes with 3.7 version, but at present, uh, till 3.6 Python version, you can use different activities in UiPath. UiPath is not supporting above 3.6, but later they will support that. So to make it compatible with UiPath activities, we will have to download 3.6 version. So how we can do that? So uh, we will have to open the Anaconda prompt, and then we will use this syntax to download 3.6 package. So I have already installed the 3.6 package. So this is showing like Anaconda environment already exists at this location. So do you want to remove it or and install this package again? So I do not want to remove it. So you can just install it if you are if you are installing it at first time. So now I will quickly jump into the UiPath to show you guys. Okay, so at first you will have to install UiPath activities for Python. So you will have to install this to use different activities of Python. So here, uh, here you can see there are different activities related to Python. So we can use all of them. So firstly, there is a Python scope that we will use. Python scope basically is a container in which you can use different activities to work on the scripts that you will integrate. So this has this properties which is having different parameters that we have to pass. Like for path, we have to provide the path of the uh, Python we have installed there. So I've installed Python over this location. So I will provide this over here. So 60 target will be 64, version will be 36. So you can see over here that there are different Python versions that it supports. So at this also have is having auto version over here. So it should automatically detect which version you are using, but it is not supporting at that present. So I have also raised it over the community forum, and they are like it should support, but it is not supporting at present. So after that we have to load our script. So here we will have to provide the path of our script. So this is a simple Python script that I have created and we will use it. So you will have to define a function that we are going to use in UiPath and it should return some value. Now we will have to invoke the Python method. So this is input parameters what script is receiving as. So here you will have to provide n over here as a parameter. So I will provide. So in instance you will provide the object that you have created over here. And here you will provide the name of the function that we have written. Now we will use get Python object to get the uh, invoked output. So here in Python code, I am basically receiving a parameter from the user to get the factorial of that number. So it basically an integer type number and we will provide it and it will give us the factorial of that number. So we will save this now. We try to run it. Okay, so we have given 5 as a parameter, so it has given us 120 as a result. So this is the factorial of 5 and this is the way how you can use different scripts and use that in your automation project. So the input and the output can be can be different and it can also depend on your project, the kind of process that you are using.